Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes to go over my first week on T25. I went out last week and bought the food for the nutrition guide because I was really serious about at least having a good baseline so that way I can get the best results that I can. If anybody doesn't know, I've started Focus T25 by Shanti on March 3rd, and this is the end of my first week. Now, I will say that I gave it my best shot. I did still have a few snacks every now and then, and one day I had a cold, so one day I just skipped a workout, and today I still have to do my second one because it's Friday. But I just wanted to sort of give you guys a rundown, like an overview, so you could sort of see what comes with it. I don't have the exercise band with me right now, but there's two phases to it. This is the alpha phase, which is the first one that you begin. It's 5 weeks long, and then there's an beta phase, a beta phase. Now, from what I understand, once you finish the alpha and the beta phases, there's another way you can go that's called gamma. So, but I say first things first, let's get through the first 5 weeks and we'll be good. It also comes with a calendar, like an exercise calendar, if I could hold this up for you. And I didn't mark on here, so that's one other goal that I have for this week, is to make sure that I do mark the days that I exercise. I'm actually going to post this up on my wall to keep me motivated. I just didn't want to post it up till I showed it to you guys first. And another thing is, even though my supervisor did measure me last week, I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow because Saturday is the day that they have designated for your weight and sizes to get your stats. It's called Saturday. How about that? And just wanted to show you the nutrition guide. It's kind of beat up because, like I said, I have been using it. Now, one thing that I will say is that I got really excited, really excited about this. And so now it's a lot of stuff sitting in my deep freezer. But Sunday night, I did a lot of pre-cooking. I pre-cooked the quinoa, the brown rice, the lentils, and I made chicken breasts, which are in the freezer now because for whatever reason, I was eating it and the kids were sort of waiting on me to cook fresh meals every night like I would do historically, or they would just go and get something quick. But they have a core 25 foods for you to eat. And the one thing that I will say that I like about this program is, since my family has come off of our fast that we had at the beginning of the year at my church, which was no sugar and no flour, I've just been very mindful about the things that we reintroduce into our diet. And I might be able to post some more videos about that later, about nutritional value, pesticides on food, antibiotics, and hormones that are injected in the food is really not healthy for us to eat. And so no pressure on myself or on my family, just one step at a time. So I've taken white sugar out of the house completely. I tried to use some coconut sugar to substitute it, and the kids actually told me they prefer stevia. So that's really something because I think it has a funny taste. However, I digress. So with the nutrition guide, there are a few people at work who are also doing the Focus T25 program, but they've decided not to follow the nutrition guide. And I would be remiss to sit up here and say that because I'm using it as a baseline, I haven't had a couple of extra cookies. I went to a Toastmasters meeting Tuesday night and Thursday night, and the president makes these really good snacks every time. And I just didn't have it in me to say no. I didn't beat myself up about it, but I did make sure that I pushed really hard on my workouts. And the next day I drank extra water and tried to have more protein meals than I had carbohydrate meals. But it's very basic. It's basic just like any other food guide. There's a way for you. It says if you're just trying to shed a few pounds, it has what they call C meals for carbs. And if you're trying to lose a lot of body fat, they have P meals. So like I said, I've been getting up early to do it, and sometimes I figured I can just do a few after work. I do intend to include maybe some classes at the gym, some Zumba classes periodically, and then there's a strength training class on Thursday nights that I really would like to keep going with, because while I was doing that, I definitely could feel my body changing. And the journey that I'm going on, I would just really say is for normal people who are trying to break out of the middle of the pack when it comes to healthier ways to take care of your body and your families. I'm not saying that I have it all figured out. I'm just saying that if you need support while you're going along, you know, follow me and we'll do it together, because I'm not making it up as I go along, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty focused on the direction that I want to go. But I'm living real life just like everybody else. And even though it's only 25 minutes per workout, sometimes, you know, like you're getting over a cold, kids got stuff to do, basketball tryouts, one thing after the other. Sometimes you just don't have the energy, but it's definitely going to pay off for me. So Saturday, which is tomorrow, I'm going to go to Leroy Springs Rec Center. After I go evangelizing with my church, I'm going to go to the rec center, perhaps before. I got to get my oil changed. We'll see. And weigh myself. And then I talked to my supervisor about Monday, because the thing is, I didn't have on the same outfit, the same clothes that I had on when she first took my original measurements. And some of my clothes are made to hold everything in a little bit better, I'll say. And so I didn't want to get measured in something that I know makes me look slimmer because it fits me tighter. And I just wanted to be fair to myself. So this is the end of my first week. I'm really, really just excited about this journey. I'm going to keep cooking well for my family. I'm going to keep doing my best to be consistent. If you have any comments or any suggestions, or if you are also doing a weight loss program, it's the new year. Everybody, I'm sure the majority of people out there were saying, oh, I'm going to get fit. Well, for me, it's more about being healthy and alive to do my kingdom work for God and to take care of my children. And not only this, I'll also eventually be posting videos about budgeting. I've started doing some reading with Dave Ramsey. If anybody knows who that is, he's biblically based. He talks about the word of God and all of his work. And he has this envelope program that I want to start using to get on a budget, because I do intend to buy a house very soon. So I'll be talking about that. I'm going to be discussing things about meal planning and bulk cooking, because it did take a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie, to do all of that cooking in one night to have food for the week, but it was very convenient, and I saved a lot of money this week by not having to go out to eat at work. So happy Friday night. I hope everybody enjoys this. Post it, like it, invite other people to come. I'm just going to be being myself. I expect everybody else to be themselves. Nothing, I'm not hyping anything up. I'm not sizing anything up. I'm just telling it to you how it is as I go along. So I want this for myself, but unless you want it for yourself too, then nothing that I say is going to be any value to you. But hopefully there's some women out there, some mothers, some friends and family, some fathers maybe, who've just decided that it's time to take control of some things and not ride along or just stay in the middle of the pack, but just to break out and do something and go from normal to extraordinary. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys very soon.